很久以前，它是印第安人的土地；400年前，它是荷兰人的一道墙；200年前，它是梧桐树下的金融种子；100年前，它塑造了美国的崛起。今天，它是一张洒向世界的金融之网。这张网强大又脆弱，光明又黑暗。这张网既能让经济加速，又能让经济窒息。它就是华尔街。
If you leave a very drunk person in the middle of a field and you go back the next morning to try to find the person, what's the best search technique? Where do you start? If you have no idea where the person's going to go, the person will stagger in a random walk. This is used by mathematicians to describe any kind of random series. That's the point of a random walk down Wall Street, that the day-to-day changes in the stock market are unpredictable.
英国经济学家福格森说，世界金融市场的一体化越强，生活在其中的金融知识丰富的人机会越大，而金融文盲趋于贫穷的风险更大。
The Chinese stock market is far more volatile than the United States. Investment environment tends to be more individual investors, more speculative investors.
《每天早上9点半，纽交所的开市铃声开启了无数投资者的财富梦想。詹姆斯已过耄耋之年，在纽约证券交易所，他属于明星级的交易员。
Been here working on 61 years now, and I have enjoyed every moment of it. I haven't worked a day in my life because I enjoy people, enjoy trading.
詹姆斯能在纽交所拥有如此特殊的地位，与一位公众人物有关，他就是沃伦·巴菲特。老约翰是巴菲特公司在纽交所的交易员。
But every now and then, Mr. Buffett says to me, "Mind your own business."
1, 2, 3, and
80岁的沃伦·巴菲特被人们称为投资大师。巴菲特旗下的伯克希尔·哈撒韦公司股票的投资报酬率平均每年超过20%，每股市值从30年前13美元上升到每股近10万美元，成为全球最昂贵的股票。当人们纷纷向巴菲特讨教成功秘籍时，巴菲特的忠告总是简洁而诚恳。要知道，你打扑克牌的时候，总有一个人会倒霉。如果你看看四周，看不出谁要倒霉了，那就是你自己了。
He was able to buy stocks at deep discounts. They were very, very cheap, so that even if he was cautious, there were a lot of buying opportunities, like there were at the end of 2008, early 2009 in the U.S. There were many, many stocks that were selling at very cheap prices because people were scared. So he was able to take advantage of that on the positive side.
巴菲特成为很多年轻投资者的梦想。 华尔街的每个成功故事都吸引了更多的投资人的参与。今天，47%的美国家庭进行着证券投资。面对复杂的投资，人们一直在寻找哪里有创造财富的钥匙。
That's the challenge. Things move very fast in today's world, and investors always have the nagging fear of being left out or caught behind and not keeping up with everybody else.
在华尔街与百老汇大街交汇之处，有一尊铜牛的雕塑。牛是华尔街最受欢迎的动物，它代表股票价格的上涨。在资本市场，熊是与牛形影不离的另一种动物。1879年，这两种动物第一次出现在描绘股票市场的油画中，而关于牛市和熊市的来历有很多解释。其中一种认为，牛在攻击前会低头，然后用牛角向上顶，而熊则先站起来，然后用熊掌往下扑，正如股市的上扬和下跌的形态。几百年来，资本市场中的人们在这两种动物的博弈中品尝着喜悦和悲伤。
It's a tumultuous. The financial world it's like a battle going on all the time. Although no one's getting killed, but it's emotionally wrenching.
在资本市场中，人们如何寻找牛和熊的足迹？如何预先得到涨与跌的信号？曾经有一段时期，人们通过研究星象的变化，预测着股市的未来。还有一段时期，人们开创了股市裙摆理论。认为女人的裙子越长，股市则下跌；裙子越短，则股市上涨。但是，女人裙摆的变化似乎总是跟不上股市的变化。
I will admit that I'm a gambler. I sometimes sit down at the blackjack tables. I know that the cards are random, but sometimes I win 10 hands in a row, and I can't help but think there must be a pattern there. Or I've lost 4 hands in a row. I better quit because there's a pattern. It's part of human nature.
至今，人们也没有能够寻找到投资的良方，但是人们始终相信资本市场一定蕴含着某种规律。19世纪末，一条曲线的出现，就像在黑暗中画出一条光线。
What did they look at to see what was happening in the financial markets? The Dow Jones Industrial Average.
It's supposed to be a window into the 30 largest companies and how they're doing. So the average will give you a sense of the economy, of the stock market, because you really do have a mix of 30 companies in different industries, whether it's banking or oil or retail. Or commodities, and because it's such a diverse group of companies, it's supposed to give you an idea of really what's happening in the economy based on where those stock prices are.
道琼斯工业平均指数是最古老的股票指数，它每分每秒的变化都牵动着无数投资者的神经。它是1个多世纪以来美国投资的风向标。 道琼斯这个名字源于一家100年历史的公司。
So here you could see our intraday calculation for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. The market's opening at 9:30 and then closing at 4. That you could even see the highs and lows for today, where the high being 99.2804, the low being 97.6714. The open was 97.67.3, the high 99.28.
回到道琼斯指数的起始点。 那是114年前的美国。20世纪以前，人们把股票价格记在黑板上，没有人知道前一天的价格和第二天有什么联系。19世纪末，一个人将这些数据安置在一个由时间和价格组成的坐标内，他就是查尔斯·道。他是一位热爱金融的记者，也是道琼斯公司的开创者之一。
Our choice is made on a judgment of is this company representative of its industry, and does it behave in the stock market like a big established American company does?
在距纽交所不远的一座建筑里，查尔斯·道与合伙人租用了一间地下室，创办了道琼斯公司。1896年5月26日，道琼斯公司选择了在纽约证券交易所上市的12家最具行业代表性的公司，将他们股票价格的平均值取名为道琼斯指数。这一天，道琼斯指数为40.94。从此，一条由历史数据绘制成的曲线，成为人们预测未来的依据。在美国资本市场，绿色表示价格上涨，红色表示价格下跌。这些由红绿数字组成的曲线的上扬或者下挫，代表着股票价格的涨跌。今天，人们还在追逐着道琼斯的足迹，努力寻找着资本市场的投资法则。
Most people in life look back at what's happened and think that's what's going to happen. They look around them and they see what's going on now, and they think that will always be the case. To be a successful investor or anything else, you have to be able to look forward. You have to see what's going to be the future.
20世纪初，英国经济学家约翰·梅纳德·凯恩斯在学术研究之余，开始涉足投资领域。他希望能够寻找到这条曲线中隐藏的秘密。凯恩斯带着他的积蓄进入股票交易市场，有过几次投资上的成功和失败的经历之后，凯恩斯总结出一个选股理论，他形象地称之为选美理论。凯恩斯认为，选择股票就像是选美，聪明的投资者不要简单地选择你认为最漂亮的美女，而要猜大家的选美倾向和投票行为。这种理论运用到资本市场，得出的结论就是不要去买自己认为能够赚钱的股票，而要买大家普遍认为会赚钱的那一只。这种渗透着哲学思想的选股方式，后来被称为投资市场最著名的技术分析，沿用到今天成了一个通俗的名词——跟风。凯恩斯运用技术分析，在证券市场的年收益达到17%。他36岁时的资产只有约1.6万英镑，到62岁去世时达到约41万英镑。26年的投资回报将近30倍。
Knowing how to play those two games well will encompass the vast majority.
今天，投资学在美国仅属于少数人才能够教授的学科。在哥伦比亚商学院的投资课程上，格林沃尔德教授希望传授给学生们一种他认为更安全的投资方法——价值投资。
Don't ask yourself what the stock is trading for. Don't ask yourself who's excited about the stock. But ask yourself, what is the underlying company that the stock represents a fractional ownership of? How valuable is that?
学生在课堂上将学习如何通过研究上市公司的内在价值和股票价格之间的差异，寻找被市场低估的股票。这也是价值投资遵循的投资原则。这门课程以一个人的名字命名，价值投资的开创者格雷厄姆。
Ben Graham's father passed away when he was quite young. His mother was a widow, and she was not very good with money at all. So they lived very modestly. They had well-to-do relatives, and that was an embarrassment to Graham.
1914年，20岁的格雷厄姆站在这座教堂对面，准备去应聘在华尔街的第一份工作——债券推销员。这在当时是华尔街最底层的工作。一份周薪$12的工作，让格雷厄姆看到了隐藏在华尔街平静表面下的疯狂。 上市公司被当成投机的工具，股票被当作了为获利而买卖的纸片。人们也都坦率地称自己为投机者。
He recognized how little people knew about the securities that they were buying and selling.
Back then, people really just thought it was speculative and intuitive and depended on who you knew, things like that.
格雷厄姆不想被这种疯狂所操控，他开始在华尔街寻找一种全新的投资方式。格雷厄姆从小就擅长计算。当他的父亲在他9岁那年去世之后，家庭财产迅速减少。格雷厄姆要负责计算变卖财产的收益。10几年后，他把童年的经历运用到了股票投资中。他仔细研读上市公司的年度报告，认真分析公司资产、产品价格、利润收益等这些枯燥的数字。他认为，这是获取公司真实信息的最重要手段。
And he was really the first person to do that and is one of the great founders of the whole discipline of security analysis. And as he did that in the period really from 1920 to 1937, when he wrote his famous book on called Security Analysis, he gradually refined this approach to using the information he had as efficiently as possible. Now, what that led him to was cheap stocks.
格雷厄姆在哥伦比亚商学院开设了投资课程，伴随着一批批毕业生，价值投资理念被带到了华尔街。1949年，一位19岁的年轻人出现在格雷厄姆的课堂上。几十年后，他成为华尔街最成功的投资经理人。他的成功几乎掩盖了他老师的光芒，他就是沃伦·巴菲特。
What we do is pretty easy to copy, but I'm copying somebody else's. I mean, I read a book by Ben Graham when I was 19 years old. That is the framework on which I operate. I mean, that I haven't really improved that in any significant way. I've learned ways to do it a little differently and all of that.
每年，巴菲特公司的股东大会都会吸引数万名投资者，这是1年1次的投资者盛宴。大家都争相目睹巴菲特的风采，并期待从他的只言片语中得到投资信息。
If someone says Warren Buffett is buying this stock, it's likely to go up because people would say Warren Buffett's a very smart man. If he's picked this stock, I want to pick it as well.
巴菲特的传奇故事是从上世纪60年代开始的。1966年，美国股市牛气冲天，巴菲特持有的股票也一路飙升。但此时的巴菲特却一筹莫展，因为他在市场上已经很难寻找合适的廉价股票。1968年，当股市最火热的时候，巴菲特通知合伙人清算了手中所有的股票。1969年6月，美国股市直下进入熊市，巴菲特带着1000万美元重新进入股市。10年之后，这些股票市值达到2亿美元。
I think Warren Buffett is a long-term thinker. You know, he's not necessarily looking to make money overnight. He's looking at what will impact his investments over a 5, 10, 20-year plus period.
在美国南部的一个小镇，有一个小社区拥有的100万富翁是全美国最多的。他们悠闲富足的生活来源于他们的一次投资经历。
The story happened during the Depression. When people were coming to this one banker looking for a place to invest their money, he suggested rather than just putting it into the bank and taking typical savings, that they invest it in Coca-Cola stock. And so a large number of people invested in Coca-Cola stock. And these people never took the money out. They continued to keep the money in Coca-Cola stock. And because they did, this one community in Quincy, Florida, has the highest per capita number of millionaires in the entire United States.
小镇的人们是幸运的，但是在资本市场， 任何投资成功的案例都不可以简单的复制，甚至包括巴菲特的选股原则。因为巴菲特之所以能够成功，不仅仅因为巴菲特具有丰富的专业知识和理性的投资行为，还有一个重要的原因，就是与巴菲特在同一个资本市场博弈的其他投资者的盲从和非理性。巴菲特的成功建立在其他投资者的失败基础之上。
If all the people who are investing are hardworking and smart and do their homework and are very conscientious, what is the chance that any one of us is going to be smarter or no more than that large group of very hardworking people? And the answer is not much chance at all. We may think we do, but we don't. Even when we think we know something special, it's already known by enough people so it's in the price in the market.
That if everybody was a value investor, nobody would make money on value investing because they'd all be competing with each other.
低价买入，高价卖出，被看作是价值投资的核心。但是，价值泡沫并非一文不值，有的人就专门寻找市场中的泡沫，并从中获利。
I made my first investment in the stock market when I was a child, actually. My father encouraged me as a young boy to invest in the stock market because he said you will never get rich working for someone else. I bought into the market right at the top. I took money out of my account for college. I think I probably lost money. That's the lesson I learned from my financial career. That in fact stocks can go down as well as up, and the best intentions don't always pan out.
早年失败的投资经历，把一个10几岁的少年留在了证券市场。今天的查诺斯已经成为美国最负盛名的投资大师之一，他掌管着70亿美元的资金。在2008年金融危机中，他的投资回报高达50%，成为那一年最赚钱的投资人。
People who just simply want to say, "Oh, bull markets are good and bear markets are bad," I think are going to do themselves a disservice as a marketplace investor. I think that people have to pretty much rationally understand that prices go too far on the upside, they go too far on the downside.
查诺斯认为自己与大多数投资者不同的是，他是一位在熊市中赚钱的人，他的操作手段是卖空。
Any business that gets its money up front for doing something in the future is selling short. Now, in the securities markets, you borrow the stock, sell it, and with a promise to repay the loan of shares, and thus, hopefully at a lower price, buying in and locking your profit. So when people say buy low and sell high, a short seller says sell high and buy low.
第一次卖空行为发生在1609年的荷兰阿姆斯特丹交易所。这是一种古老的投资方法。当投资人认为股票或者股市会下跌时，就向证券商借股票并卖出，等股票下跌时再买回股票还给证券商，赚取其中的差价。作为华尔街最权威的卖空大师，查诺斯的投资行为经常被看作是市场波动的前沿信号。2008年3月13日，查诺斯接到了华尔街一家名叫贝尔斯登的投资银行首席执行官的电话。
He asked me to go on television the next morning to basically say my firm still had money on deposit at Bear Stearns, which we did, by the way, and to tell everybody that I still felt it was a great firm and that things were fine.
贝尔斯登曾是华尔街第5大投资银行，在2008年3月，公司出现了严重的资金问题，而就在查诺斯接到电话的第2天，他就从新闻里看到了贝尔斯登被收购的消息。
it would have made me look pretty stupid had I got on TV to say everything was fine. I think, and also how desperate they were to do or say anything in their last moments.
从华尔街银行家们的紧张语气中，查诺斯感觉到了一丝慌张和不安。他一直在跟踪一些公司的财务报告，并怀疑股市存在着巨大的泡沫。而贝尔斯登的异常表现让他坚定了自己的判断，他开始继续实行着卖空的计划，等待着股市崩溃。在很多人看来，卖空是一种诅咒，因为在熊市中，卖空行为往往会加速股市的下跌。从历史到今天，卖空者经常被称为公司殡葬员。
We always want to blame someone else for our problems. People will look at short sellers and say, "Oh my God, they're making money. They must have caused this." Well, short selling doesn't cause markets to go down, nor does it cause companies to go down. Economic environment or financial environment makes that happen. Short sellers are simply the people who point it out or figured it out ahead of time. But be that as it may, human nature is what it is.
在资本市场中，卖空在无意之中挤出了市场的水分，让价格回归。因此，卖空是所有成熟资本市场里不可或缺的投资方式。而卖空者必须要有审慎的判断，因为卖空的风险很大。如果判断失误，市场没有下跌反而上涨，那么损失将被无限倍的放大。
Going short really requires a lot more, I'm going to say, maybe intestinal fortitude, intestinal strength.
The greater the risk you take, the greater the reward you may achieve. But it's only a possibility because risk means the chance that it won't happen. But that's what the value of money is. If you take no risk, you get no reward.
在巴菲特看来，挖掘价值洼地是盈利的最重要的手段；而在查诺斯看来，寻找价值泡沫是获得巨额利润的前提。这两种截然相反的投资方式都必须有理性的分析和判断，尽可能多地掌握投资信息。
My advice to Chinese investors is the same as my advice to all investors. Be careful. Do your homework. Stay with what you know. Start with whatever you know a lot about. Do your homework, your research. You're going to know about great opportunities.
68岁的罗杰斯曾经被巴菲特称赞为最伟大的投资家之一，因为罗杰斯在大势把握上无人可以超越。
People say, but you invest all over the world and you invest in all sorts of things. Yes, as I went along, I learned more and more and more. And so in that respect, I do invest in everything and all over the world. That grew as I grew.
罗杰斯有过2次环游世界的经历，每到一地，罗杰斯都争取与当地人同吃同住，从中寻找投资机会。在1999年第2次环游世界的途中，他到了中国上海。罗杰斯用护照在上海证券交易所开了辟谷的账户，这个账户为他赢得了500%的收益。
We can't just invest in anything that comes down the road. We've got to make sure that what we're investing in is going to be a good investment. Otherwise, everybody would just invest in everything, and that would not be good for the economy. If you want your economy to grow, you need the money to be invested in the right places. I mean, China's been the most successful economy in the past 30 years.
恭喜恭喜！
罗杰斯的女儿已经开始学习中文。罗杰斯说，等女儿长大的时候，世界将步入中国时代。
This was my 40th anniversary, and I rang the bell at the New York Stock Exchange. My dog's up here somewhere. Now, where is she? I have to take my glasses out. Somebody was probably holding her.
这位老人被称为华尔街第一女人， 希伯特是一位股票经纪人，也是第一个在纽交所获得经纪人席位的女性，而她进入华尔街源于一次偶然的旅行。
I took a tour in New York, which included the stock exchange, and it looked exciting. They used to allow people to go up to the balcony then, and you could watch what was going on. And I said, if I ever move to New York, maybe I'll try to get a job here.
不管你来自哪里，纽约这座城市永远吸引着那些有天赋并渴望财富的年轻人。拥有会计专业背景的希伯特成为了华尔街股票市场中的一位女性从业者。
I got a job and I learned how to trade stocks. There was, and there may still be, a prejudice. I was making a little over half of what the men were making.
早期的华尔街是男人的天下，女人的禁地。这条不成文的规则，直到100年后才逐渐被打破。19世纪末，妇女的独立人格才被确立。在一则商业广告中，第一次出现了妇女形象，她们也开始追求自己的财富。但是，华尔街的核心地带纽交所仍然是男人的领地。直到1967年12月28日，第一张女性的脸出现在交易大厅，成为1366名交易员中的唯一女性，她就是希伯特夫人。
This was signed by all the people in my office. And it said, Muriel Siebert, a selling analyst, reputed to earn $500,000 a year, stands ready to become the first woman. That obviously happened.
在上世纪60年代，华尔街能接纳一位女性成员，除了妇女社会地位得到提高之外，还有一个重要原因。从上世纪中叶开始，美国资本市场从个体投资者向机构投资者转变，许多机构纷纷招募金融人才。
They don't talk to each other and buy things, but when they know nothing about them, the institutional investors, their job is to actually look at the companies and see what's actually going on in those companies, so that the prices of the companies have something to do with what's actually going on.
今天，大部分投资机构并不在华尔街上，而是聚集在曼哈顿中城的几条主要街道。他们是资本市场中的职业投资人。每天下午，纽交所的闭市铃声结束一天的交易，财经媒体的投资节目也接近尾声。这一天，各个交易所的收盘股价会传播到整个美国和全球，随即变成历史的一个瞬间。结束了一天的繁忙，交易所逐渐安静下来。而在场外，一场更加紧张和细致的工作才刚刚开始。对于投资机构的专业投资人来说，投资市场没有黑夜和白昼。
It's certainly a part of my life. If you don't feel so passionately about it, you can't be good at it. Set my alarm for an ungodly hour and wake up at 3 a.m. and, listen to a conference call. So it can be demanding. It never stops.
安德里奇是一家投资公司的共同基金经理，他手里掌握的每一笔投资都是从一个又一个人那里汇集起来的。人们出于信任，将资金交给了他。
If you went back 100 years, it was really only the very wealthy, the Rockefellers, that could employ, the very best investment talent. But the average factory worker, the average man on the street, really could not afford to hire talent to invest their savings, which were, quite small. But with a mutual fund, now with very little assets, and investors can tap in to the very best investment talent around the world, I think is a very exciting, very compelling, very democratic idea.
美国第一家共同基金诞生在1924年的东部城市波士顿。哈佛大学的200多名教授将总共5万美金交给了马萨诸塞投资信托公司，他们要求代理投资的成本控制在5%以内。
The share prices were so high that the common person couldn't afford to buy a diversified pool of securities. So the mutual fund idea was that you would pool many individuals' money together so that someone could go to the market and buy a diversified portfolio of securities.
1年之后，这支基金金额达到39万美元。但是，这样好的成绩并没有改变美国人的投资习惯，大家更愿意自己拿着资金直接进入资本市场投资。
So a mutual fund kept people right at the market. That was the great advantage, though nobody realized it in 1924.
在1929年的大萧条之前，每个市民几乎都是投资者。但是，大萧条的到来让很多普通投资者血本无归。纽约的高楼成了投资失败者跳楼寻找的自杀场地。许多普通投资者纷纷撤离资本市场。
Because the stock market crashed in 1929, that obviously created a lot of panic and obviously people's skepticism about the stock market. So it took years after that for not only the stock market to recover, but for the economy to begin to do better, for it to really gain traction as an institution, as a product that the person on the street could invest in. So as we looked at that period of time, it wasn't really until 20 years after it was created, in the 40s after World War II, when the fund really began to accelerate its asset growth.
无数个人投资者的失败经历，让人们开始尝试将资金交给投资机构。个体投资者逐渐退出第一舞台，专业机构投资粉墨登场。今天，美国共同基金数量大约有1万个，管理的资产总额为12.9万亿美元。
Management of those pension funds helped to create a whole new industry here in the United States, which was the independent investment management industry. And that gave rise to the need for many qualified finance professionals to help manage all of this money that had been created as a result of ERISA, rising wealth in the United States.
今天，47%的美国家庭进行着证券投资，而其中超过90%都由机构投资者实现交易。但是，将资金交给基金公司管理，并不意味着就进了保险箱。
October 19th, 1987, when the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 500 points in one day. It was unexpected, it was unprecedented, it never happened before, that great a drop. In those days you had to click on it to refresh the screen, it didn't happen automatically. Every time we did it, it went down further, and it was lower and lower and lower.
当天早上纽交所一开盘就跌去76点，一种不祥的预感笼罩着华尔街。从上午9点30到11点钟，道琼斯工业平均指数一路下泻。
It was amazing. We could, and it was a bright sunny day. I remember that. It was a beautiful fall day, and I remember looking from that stock monitor out the window to see people enjoying the sunshine and walking around, and I thought, this is a calamity. They don't even know what's happening.
下午，有消息称纽交所将被迫提前关闭。消息传出后，交易商们迅速抛掉手中的股票，导致股价进一步下跌。那是一个难忘的灾难性日子。 美国当日股票市场财富缩水超过5000亿美元，相当于美国全年国民生产总值的1%。当时，世界上最年轻的亿万富翁比尔·盖茨当天损失近40亿美元，许多百万富翁一夜之间沦为平民。在此后的一年，华尔街进入熊市。
They will say everything failed me. There was no place to hide. My equity funds went down. My bond funds went down. International funds went down. The value of diversification really didn't work like I thought it would.
Overall, the banking index has advanced up 136 points. Down with the market.
Thanks so much.
牛市的狂热与熊市的恐惧，是很多投资者无法克服的心理障碍。在1849年，一位画家第一次描绘出投资者随着股市涨跌变化的表情，这种表情延续了几百年。
When the market is going up 50%, why, they think they're smart because they've put their money in a mutual fund or in a stock and it's gone up, and see how smart I am. I'm doing well. But when it goes down, then they say, those crooks stole my money.
In general, there's a relationship between risk and return, and you get that by taking on the risk. And so you can't think that the thing doesn't work when you have a bad year, because there's got to be some bad years and even bad decades sometimes. Because frankly, the stock market isn't up this whole decade. It's down for the whole decade, but still, there's been a very good long-term return in the stock market.
道琼斯指数的诞生已经有100多年的时间，这期间经历了2次世界大战，1929年的经济大萧条，80年代的石油危机，1987年股市大崩盘，2000年网络泡沫，以及2008年次贷危机等重大灾难。这些似乎无法逾越的大萧条、大危机，在历史的长河中却都只留下了点滴波澜。它在100多年里实现了200多倍的上涨。
I'm Maria Bartiromo here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. As a reporter, I want to get the best information out, the most useful investment nuggets out for my audience.
Human beings want to live well. They want to be productive. They want to contribute to the world.
Wall Street, just like a giant casino. And that's because human beings everywhere will overpay for the dream of getting rich quickly.
一位和善的老人如何成为阶下之囚？一家辉煌的公司如何顷刻瓦解？在钢筋水泥的缝隙，阳光能否照亮华尔街的每一个角落？在资本市场，交易的公平由谁来保证？敬请收看《华尔街阳光交易》。